What up?
This is gonna be a bitch to hold though.
How light is it?
It's not light at all.
So I'm gonna have to hold it with 2 hands?
I need you to get low. I can't fit us both in the.
Too small.
You need a smaller lens.
Yeah. You need a wide lens.
There, like that. Now we gotta buy lights to really be pro.
You're
You
just
now
sitting
see
there.
chunky versions of ourselves because it's especially 2 weeks after the show, and well, I've been eating. I took about a week off. Well, not off. Yeah. Tank was.
I took the weekend off. I took Sunday. Well, that night, literally, I ate like 10 donuts. And then that night, after Tanya got, oh, it zooms.
It's a lens for a reason.
And then that night, we went to go eat Mexican food. And I was so full, but I still ate because I was just wanting to eat food. And then the next day, we really took off and we just ate everything. I ate everything. I ate so much that next day after the show. She said she didn't, but she did too.
I ate a lot of what he
Okay.
ate, but not as much as he ate.
There's one thing that no one knows I'm about to share with y'all. Tanya, the next day after the show, Tanya said, hey, go downstairs and buy some body wash. So I went downstairs. They didn't have body wash, but they were serving breakfast. So I ate like 2 bowls of cereal before I went back upstairs. And then me and her came back downstairs to eat breakfast. So by the time I ate breakfast with you, that was my second breakfast. And then I ate a third breakfast at Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but anyways, that's enough about that.
Next day it was pretty much like an off day for both of us. We had breakfast and then just snacks on the way home.
Oh, yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and then we
didn't-
got pizza. when
Yeah,
we got home.
when we got home we ate Papa John's, which was.
She didn't like it, but I love Papa John's.
It
I
was
think it was
Dan's,
delicious.
so.
I mean, it wasn't Dan's, but it was good. I like Papa John's a lot. I really
It
do.
wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting like a Dan's pizza.
It's not a. It's like a fast food pizza. I
I
don't
know, but it was
It's
like
delivery.
the top. It had too many toppings, so some of the toppings were like too cold. It wasn't like on the pizza. It was just like
Like it wasn't connected to the pizza.
yes, it was
Okay,
just
I
like
see what you're saying.
hanging around, like chilling on top of the pizza. Like anyway, so that was that. The
And
show
then-
was fun.
Different. We had footage, but we lost the camera.
So now we had to buy this camera.
So we bought this new one. So yeah, now we're back on our diet.
I am sitting at 8 pounds over show weight.
Me, it depends on what weight you go by.
Just give it.
Now I'm about 8 to 10, which I'm fine with. I'm
Yeah.
ready to.
He's had more of an issue with, well, the first week of the show. He's had more of an issue of like dealing with the gain
Gain
weight
weight.
gain.
The weight gain.
Yeah, weight gain. I don't stress it as much as he does. I
Yeah.
really don't.
It was.
I mean, I don't care. I don't want to get fat, of course, but I don't think 8 pounds it's something to like go crazy about.
Not at all.
Especially I've maintained it, so, and I'm not doing half as much cardio as I was doing, so I think that's really good.
Yeah, afterwards it was really like bothering me, like, oh, I gained weight. And now I had to watch a couple of videos about gaining weight and, you know, after show,
Katie Ann's videos,
stuff like that. And, you know, now that
Paul's
I
videos.
mean, I really don't think 8 to 10 pounds, it's really like 7 to 10 pounds is, I don't think that's too much of a weight gain. We both look forward to putting on muscle and putting on strength.
Yeah, we
and
don't have
making
any
these gains.
We don't have any plans to. I would not want Tank to compete ever again.
She said I was horrible.
Just because his prep was really, 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 really difficult on him. Stress that he had been transferred to me. and it was just a real struggle for the both of us, just like regular life and then his health issues or whatever.
And that's really one of the reasons why we stopped doing the videos, because it was just too much, you know, like you said, work, stress, you know, trying to do everything, and then health issues.
I just don't feel like bodybuilding is for everybody. Honestly, I mean, Eric has even mentioned that a couple of times. He wanted to do it because he wanted the experience, but at the same time, if you're already coming from I guess a mindset where you're overly obsessed with weight, dropping or gaining weight, you're eating. He used to be really emotional when it came down to like the food. Surprisingly, that wasn't an issue with prep, but it was just like the main issue of gaining 0.6 of a pound or gaining a pound or not dropping any weight, whatever. It was just like it took a toll on him. If
my macros got cut and I mean, y'all seen some of the videos when I didn't lose weight. In all honesty, sometimes in the morning I'd be really upset. My macros got dropped. I was doing more cardio and nothing would happen. My weight would stay the same, or sometimes even go up. It would like piss me the fuck off, and I was like, man, I just put too much behind the number on the scale.
Oh, the point that I'm trying, aside from that, I'm trying to just say bodybuilding is not for everyone. Bodybuilding shouldn't be the goal. You shouldn't have to shoot for being on stage in order to feel like you accomplished something. And I think he learned that also too. He said he wanted, he didn't want to let anybody down, like as far as me, the kids, even like the people at the gym. But I mean, I don't think that's necessarily the goal. That should be the goal for anybody to go through such a hard
time, basically.
Yeah, like through the whole process.
I mean, some people enjoy it, like they enjoy that, which is fine, to each his own. Me, I didn't, like she said earlier, it wasn't the food, it was just like the mental state, Yeah,
you have to be like seriously mentally strong, committed. It's not just about putting in the work, because mentally it like takes a toll on you.
Like just the last week of prep for us, well for me, I was dying at work. I didn't want to, I told y'all before I cut hair, and I literally did not want to cut nobody's hair. Like I said, it was fun the day of the show, and then afterwards, and some days leading up to the show, but for the most part, the last maybe month and a half, it was just hell for me.
That was like the last, I mean, it was, but like I said, he didn't have any major issues. I just, like health issues, but it was just so many things on his mind that any little thing just like escalated and seemed bigger than it was. I mean, now his body is trying to go back to normal. It's starting to go back to normal.
I feel pretty normal.
But I mean, I guess, in my opinion, don't do it just because. I enjoy being on stage. I enjoy, my hair, my makeup, the bikini and all that. I enjoy it. I just don't, for me personally, I don't think it's worth restricting yourself. I mean, it's a challenge, and it's something that you can challenge yourself in doing, but you can set other goals to do the same without doing that much of an extreme. Like for instance, I would prefer doing photo shoots, which doesn't require you to be
super lean.
Super lean.
You don't have to be show ready, but it's nice to be lean.
Yeah. So that's something always you can shoot for. It's just a different game. It's different, totally different experience. It requires a lot of commitment, a lot of mental strength, really. It's really just mental.
And she did good. I didn't hear her, honestly, only time she complained was when it was about me complaining. But we got through it.
We got through it. Now the plan is to, like he said, grow muscle.
Get them Zilla Gainz. I
guess the goal now, I get bigger legs. I want KDM legs. For him, I really want him to become less obsessive over the whole weight and like being extremely obsessed over. I think that's not healthy for anyone. You need to, I guess anyone who does macros would tell you it's nice to find a balance and just know if you're not prepping for anything, if you're not prepping for a show specifically, you don't need to be so strict. And I'm not talking about go crazy binge and eat out every day and eat whatever the fuck you please. I'm just saying, be lenient, okay? If something comes up and you, I don't know, decide to do something out of...
birthday. Let's say it's
like,
someone's birthday and they don't have plans and they call you, hey, you know what? Like a family member, you know, hey, it's my birthday, you know.
last minute things.
We weren't gonna do nothing, but we're gonna go to Applebee's, or we're gonna go to Chili's, or
wherever.
Wherever.
You
You can
should
always
be able to go out and enjoy time with your family, friends, and you know, just not stress about it, not freak out, because he's had a lot of situations in which he's like sitting at the restaurant and it's so fucking stressful because he's sitting there for like 30 minutes on the app trying to figure out, and mind you, he had like 500 carbs at this time, so it's like, dude, anything you fucking eat right now is gonna fit your numbers. Like, you don't need to be so anal about it. My goal, I guess, is to help him out and be less obsessed about
I think after prep, you know, it made me realize a lot of things, you know. So I think I'm gonna be a little more lenient when it comes to stuff like that, and I think I have been. I mean, I still am a little like, okay, I still gotta hit these numbers or get close to it, but I think I'm a little more lenient now. And if I mess up, I'll just get back on the next day, or you know, I can take some numbers
it's not the end of the world. Yeah,
exactly.
You know, I mean, there's certain tricks too of doing. We're taking our courses for personal training through Shredded by Science, and they've taught us so much already in regards to like ways to go about it in case you do mess up, in case, you know, a situation comes up where you do have, you know, a birthday party that's like last minute or whatever it might be. That's really helped because now we know a lot more about it.
I don't stress that much anymore. And really, like she said earlier, if you're not prepping for a show, if you don't have an exact date where you need to hit a certain weight, you know, then if you mess up, then just get back on the next day. You know, what is, you know, 0.5 of a pound or even 1 pound? Is that really gonna make a difference on the way your clothes fit you, the way you look? 1 pound? No, it's not. You know, no one's gonna see 1 pound. So it's just, sometimes you just don't even gotta worry about it and enjoy life sometimes, you know.
That being said, we've made some changes to our routine as far as workouts go. He's sick.
He's supposed to be at school.
Well, not anymore. I'm sure it's...
Oh, yeah, it's 3:40.
So far, I'm liking it. We're waking up at 4 o'clock, hitting the gym, either a cardio session or a workout first, and then we have all day after work to enjoy with each other.
Yeah, we're
kids.
spending more time together, and that's what we needed. And now, you know, we're trying to enjoy each other's company a little more, which...
Now that he's enjoyable.
Which I think we have. It's a little, I wouldn't say weird, but it's, I guess we're a little out of our element right now because we haven't done it in so long. So it's kind of new to us again. You know, I'm enjoying it. You know, I enjoy her. I don't want to choke her right now.
So yeah, not only us, but the kids too. So the thing is about to die, so I guess we can just say from now on, workouts would be recorded. Just our lifestyle, really.
We're gonna actually incorporate more of the kids also. It's not just gonna be just straight fitness. It's gonna be.
That's not our life. Our life is just not gym stuff. Our life consists of gym, kids, and kids. So, I mean.
And then work.
That's just gonna be us. Well, I mean, nothing fun happens at work. I mean, it's not for me.
But yeah, and follow us on Instagram, Zilla Gainz. Follow that. I don't know how to do that.
Up there somewhere, if we can figure it out.
Follow us right here. Over Anthony's face, it's gonna say Zilla Gainz.
Wow, it's gonna be covering y'all's face too.
So
that's it.
So that's it, guys. We'll see y'all.
We talked a lot, so
next
hopefully
video.
it's not too boring.
Can you turn it on? Picking up the oranges.
How's school?
Good.
You gonna have your face today?
And tomorrow I get to bring a furry friend.
A furry friend.
And I'm gonna bring my pony. And you're gonna now talk with my mom. Yeah, we're on our way home.
Camera is like so heavy.
Mom, you should tell them to give us a thumbs